wish we had a release date for Reach on PC.
Yeah, so do I. Alright, yo, can you do me a big solid favor?
Yeah, what's up?
If I link you my stream, can you just tell me how laggy it is?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because, like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, so...
What do you mean?
Well, I got it all set up.
Uh-huh.
But I keep running into these really massive, just, like, these random frame drops, so I've got to, like, tweak it a bit.
Oh, I got him. Okay, sorry, I was just busy killing somebody. Where did you link it to?
I sent it in Discord. I mean, it's pretty boring right now because I'm just staring at a server browser, but, like, I'm hoping that it's at least coming through clearly. And, if you can, try and make sure you're streaming in 1080p. I just want to see how much I can stress this thing out.
Okay, hang on a second.
Like, it's kind of murdering my processor, so I don't know. I might actually have to upgrade my machine to make this work properly.
Yeah, it's, I'm not seeing any lag, and, I mean, comms too are good. Your voice isn't lagging either, so.
That's kind of, that's actually really surprising. Because I'm running a wireless mic right now, so. Alright, I'm just gonna hop in a test server.
Where did that guy go? Fuck me! Oh, God. That sucked.
So the one thing I'm having a really hard time with, too, is my UI elements.
Because Get ready to join, by the way.
What's up?
Get ready to join.
Oh, shit. I'm loading into a map. And it's taking forever.
Shit, it's gonna be team doubles, isn't it? I wanna put team doubles.
Oh, team doubles is so good, though.
Yeah, but not, like, if you can't pick your team, then it's kinda lame.
Well, this is kind of just depressing. I'm, like, stuck at the loading screen. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to really trash my performance. We'll see in a second. It's still loading the map.
I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but I really, really fucking hate remakes, Forge remakes in particular.
What do you mean exactly?
So, like, you'll see a map on, like Halo Reach, where it's like, this is a Halo 3 remake of Lockout, and it's just like a Forge remake, and I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I kind of wish they had the tools to recreate it in a more realistic setting, because, like, whenever you find these remakes, they're so dumbed down. Like, there's no effects, there's no attention to detail, mostly because they just don't have the tools, right?
Right.
It's like trying to extract a 3D model out of World of Warcraft. I mean, you can do it, but it's painful, man.
But it doesn't have that level of accuracy that it should. Oh my god, that was so dumb of me.
Well, I'm kind of hoping that's what will get changed in the MCC PC release, especially if they're going to support modding. Like, that'll make life way easier. Okay, yeah, I'm still in a load screen. I don't know if this is my machine or if it's just a
I have
shit
had
server.
I have been stuck on loading screens before on this, so it wouldn't surprise me.
It's really weird. Like for some reason when I'm streaming, like right now my processor's sitting at about 70% usage and I have Steam, Discord, OBS, and this game running and nothing else. It just seems really weird.
Huh.
I mean, aren't you guys streaming on like a very similar processor? It could be the three screens that's fucking everything up, to be honest with you. Because I have to downscale. Uh, or sorry,
Um,
I've made it so it only captures the middle monitor, but I don't know if it's actually uploading the audio as well. It should though.
I'm capturing. So on mine, this is my laptop. I'm capturing my brother's display, and then two face cams.
Now you're using capture cards for all of that, I presume.
Yes. Oh my god, I just betrayed my. Yeah, I'm leaving. This sucks. I hate team doubles. Yeah, so I'm using. How do I explain this? So the two capture cards I'm using, actually three. There's three total. I have two CamLink capture cards, which basically capture. I mean, technically a capture card is a capture card, right? But these were designed for cameras, so when you plug in your face cam into your computer and starts setting it up, it'll detect it as a camera. Whereas if you use like a regular capture card, it'll just I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess, but
I mean, I kind of get it, and I also really want you to like tell me everything you know because at some point I might get a face cam. So
okay,
it's honestly it's something that even if you tell me now, like I'll
Okay,
actually try and
so-
take notes. But if you just
Actually-
want to play too, like it's totally cool. I understand. It's a
No,
bit
no,
off
no.
topic.
Here's what I'll do. I can actually send you a link on Amazon of the capture cards I bought.
Could you also send the
Um,
cameras too, if you don't mind?
Yeah, so the cameras were actually, you know that like quote unquote IT job that I work at.
Yeah.
So so it's a school district and they have like a thousands of dollars of tech in a storage room, and
As
every
most
now and then
do.
every now and then my coworkers will go in and they'll just be like, oh, we want to get rid of this, we don't need it anymore. And they were gonna get rid of two cameras, and I was like, well, maybe I'll hang on to it. And they're like, yeah, that's fine as long as you don't like sell it or anything, because that's technically illegal.
Yeah. No, I have to abide by those very exact rules, so I fully understand.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I won't. I'll put them to good use. They're just like, yeah, make sure you don't list it on eBay or anything, because they'll fucking catch that shit. So anyway, the two cameras that they were gonna get rid of were a 2012 Sony Handycam, I believe it's called, and a Canon Vixia R800. So every entry-level streamer should use the Canon Vixia. It's a 2017 camera, very cheap, gives you the quality and basically everything that for entry-level streaming for for a camera. And like mine, for example, I can actually send you a picture. So the way I have it set up is I have this like arm extension coming off of my computer.
Yeah,
And
I saw the picture. So you have like extending on the left
Yeah.
side. It's like bent at an angle.
Yep, and then you definitely want to get LEDs because your most of these cameras are meant for indoor cameras, like indoor recording is what I should say.
Okay.
And they're not going to capture things very well if there's no light. So you want a well lit area. So I have like two LEDs coming off my camera, one on the top and one on the side.
Okay.
And that's also useful too for your green screen because you want your green screen to be lit up. Otherwise,
So, yeah, I wasn't thinking of actually moving along with a green screen, but what I was thinking of doing was something more along the lines of having a camera kind of right next to my iMac, where
Mm-hmm.
you would have basically a point of view, kind of like a little bit adjacent to where I am, where you can see all three of my monitors. Because one of the big
Oh, yeah,
issues I
yeah.
run into while trying to set this up is a lot of stuff just doesn't look or feel natural because I have three screens and the end user only sees one at any given time. So
Right.
what I was thinking of doing, because I just have so much extra screen real estate, was pointing the say the camera at that, and then if it really comes down to the point where they wanted to see me, quote unquote, then I could just flip it. So I was actually gonna look into something like maybe not motorized, but something that's easily
Mm-hmm.
adjustable and can easily just be like thrown on a tripod or something. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what I was thinking of playing with, and then
They do sell.
I do have like studio level microphones because I set up a sound recording studio for my stepdad, so
Oh,
it's
nice.
something I have access to. It's just the cameras are like really weird for me,
Right,
especially
right.
about how I want to place it. So
Um. So let's see the camera. Oh yeah. So, uh, yeah. Make sure everything's well lit. And if you do go with that setup, just like here. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. What else was I gonna say?
I'm joining an infection lobby, fat kid, 11 out of 12, or sorry, 11 out of 16.
Okay.
I was just unable to get into whatever one you were in.
All right. I'm joining.
Map is fat levels 1.2.
I found it. I got it. I got it.
Dope.
What else here? So yeah, and I can link the camera for you. Oh, that's great.
What's up?
I'm dead.
Wait, you're already in?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, I just have, like, my loading bar just started.
Oh my god.
And this is on two SSDs, a Core i7 overclocked. And, like, my memory is just basically just sitting at idle. Like, I only have 40% of it used, so I know that's not a problem. Like, I just don't know where my bottleneck is. I'm only using about half of my upload rate, so I know nothing is, like, weird on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Which also means, like, theoretically the stream should still be nice and smooth. It's just, I don't know why it's taking for fucking ever. Oh, can I even say fuck on YouTube? In 2019?
I don't know, man. Like,
Demonetized, done,
I
right there.
guess yeah, you're just straight up demonetized unless
Day
unless
2.
you're filming in a public bathroom, you know.
Yeah, that's
I think
when
you're
it's okay.
then. Yeah. Oh my god, that was so stupid of me. Get a well-lit area. And then what were you saying you were doing instead of a green screen? You're gonna capture like different monitors or something?
So what I was hoping to do was have, although I could try that. I don't know how that would work out. But what I was thinking of doing is just having a camera pointed at the three monitors to give a strict point of view, because it's very common where you'll never be able to see the extent that I can. And because of that, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the footage just looks weird, because I really do rely on those side monitors for stuff like kiting and world PvP. And it might seem like I'm cheating if I just pick out a guy who's at like a 90-degree angle from me and I like fairy fire him or something, you know what I mean? So I wanted something to kind of illustrate my setup.
Yeah.
And there's actually a couple guys that I've seen so far after I started doing research that actually stream at the same resolution, and then that's what they're doing for their face cam. It's basically just on a pivot.
They do sell, in case you're interested in this, they sell desktop tripods. So you have like a normal tripod that you use for recording or just shooting in general, but you can get a smaller version of said tripod that's meant for a desktop.
Yeah, the thing is like how the big question for me will be how tall it is, because I would have mine. It would be going over a 27-inch iMac. So
27 inches.
Yeah, like it's a girthy old 2010 iMac that I use for basically for Discord and watching TV on the side when I'm doing full screen stuff. And like my intention for it as a streamer would be to respond to chat. So I wanted the camera placed strategically right over where, you know, if I'm typing to someone and they want like face cam or whatever, I can give them that.
Thinking. I want to find on Amazon which one that was. Need to tap out here for a second. Because I have looked at like multiple stream setups just to kind of get an idea of like what the ideal stream setup is. And obviously it's just, you know, kind of comfort level. Like I'm really comfortable with mine right now, but let's see what this stands, how tall it can go. Where is it? I have a billion tabs and I can't find Amazon. Okay. Mini tripod, aluminum, tabletop tripod. Minimum height, 11 inches. Maximum height, yikes, 19. Maybe you could find one that goes taller, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're better off getting like an articulated arm or something like I do.
I might also just, I don't know if I can tie in like other computers to it, but if I could use like the eyesight camera on the iMac, like it's really good for what it is. It's nothing perfect, but it would be like a super cheap budget alternative for me. That's another thing too. I just noticed while I was watching my own stream here on a second computer, like I had this really hard lock on my machine, and like the stream just went blank for a second. So I don't know what the fuck that is all about.
Yeah, I might have to stress test mine, because I mean, all I've done so far is just captured my brother's display, and then
New zombie.
My brother's display, and then my camera, and I want to see like how stressful it'll be on my computer if I have two face cams in a display.
Hopefully better than my experience.
But you have an i7, right?
Yeah, I have a 4770K, and then I overclocked it from 3.5 to 4.3 on all cores because I'm a maniac, and it runs super hot, but it's running at like the perfect temperature that I'm just about hitting the max. So like when I was test rendering some 1080p video, I actually used some purposefully old footage from like early Lightbringer, and I had to modify it from my 3-screen resolution to 1, and on all cores I was hitting like 90 degrees, no problem, sustained load. So it didn't go any higher or any lower, thankfully. But
because my the stream that I have it set up on my laptop, that processor that's in my laptop right now is an i7, but it's an older processor. And apparently it's a 2014 laptop versus my processor, which I got back in 2015.
okay.
It doesn't perform as well, but you know, a computer's a computer, right? So if I can run a stream on it, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, my big issue though, and this is like the one thing that I think is really starting to fuck with it, is just the 3-screen resolution. That's a lot of frames to pump out in general, and then when you add a recording feature to the middle screen, like I feel like it's just adding a lot of latency, which causes it to be choppy. Now, part of that is also me trying to max out the game, so that's my own fault. That's going to take some tweaking, but that's what I wanted today to really be, because I'm getting like 120 frames on BFA, but I'm getting 30 on vanilla, and that's just unacceptable. So I need to do some tweaking, obviously. And keep in mind, like those numbers are while I'm at max setting, max anti-alias, max multi-sampling, just everything, like balls to the wall. So, and just during my stress test for Classic, I got to 15 like the first night, but both of my graphics cards were just maxed out. on max settings. I was getting about 200 frames, so definitely playable. But I never added streaming into that. But I started thinking though, because I ended up leading with my own raid through crossroads and shit, and like I was the druid of the server, so I'm like, man, I should just stream. Like, you know what? Fuck it. That's what got me into all of this.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm gonna do Twitch. I'm really anti-Twitch in general, so I might try and find like an alternative. But
I mean, you're kind of selling yourself short. Then you know what I mean? Like you don't want to.
well, that's exactly my problem. Is I feel like I'm doing a disservice just doing YouTube. Like it's very limited just using YouTube. I could use Mixer. Mixer's another alternative. I haven't really looked into it too much, but I know it's an alternative. I just got to do the research. However, my big concern is just like Twitch is. It's just how rampant they are and how they censor people. I don't know how bad it is for like a small Twitch user.
Yeah. Hey, are you a zombie?
Yeah, I am.
When you respawn, stay in the spawn.
Remaining.
Oh, okay.
In this corner. Right here. Crouch. Or actually stand.
Contact behind us. I'm sorry, did you want me to like uncrouch halfway through?
Alright, stand up.
I can't. I actually can't stand up.
Oh shit.
I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Maybe because there was an asshole on top of me.
Game over.
Is that game? Oh shit.
Yeah, I think that's game. But like, so yeah, my big thing with Twitch right now is I really like kind of the Discord style community, and I just feel like Twitch really limits that, and it kind of like, okay, so you've seen a popular Twitch streamers chat. Like it's usually just 2/3 cancer, and then the super chats are actually what's relevant conversation. So I don't know. My issue would be like if I ever got big, which I don't ever think I really will.
I mean, everyone says they won't get big, and then nobody tries.
Yeah, I guess. But my big thing is like I really hate censorship being to the point where it stifles discussion, and I feel like Twitch is the one place that can really do that. Like if I'm being like very not aggressive, but if I'm just being volatile and like rep paladins are fucking shit, you know what I mean? Like that could get me. What is it? Not banned, but it's like suspended or something, right?
Oh yeah.
So like say stuff like that. Like it's when I'm trying to be direct and to the point, which is unfortunately very much my personality. Like I feel like Twitch really limits that kind of personality trait, and it just sucks, and it doesn't really push the conversation forward. So that's kind of where it's like YouTube's kind of a middle ground for now. But even still, they're their own monster with their own set of problems. So
it's got to choose the lesser of evils.
I mean, if the Brave browser wasn't such a goddamn ripoff, I'd use that and just collect cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm trying to be direct and to the point, which is unfortunately very much my personality, like I feel like
Why am I still on a loading screen?
and it just sucks, and it doesn't really push the conversation forward. So that's kind of where it's like YouTube's kind of a middle ground. Even still, they're their own monster.
What is this?
I have no idea. My UI is actually messed up. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't actually vote.
Oh boy.
Did the server crash?
No, I'm in.
What do you mean you're in? I'm just looking at the scoreboard right now. I feel like I'm also going to get so much flack because I'm playing right now with a controller. Like, if I had any real viewership, like, I would be getting just shit talked so hard.
This is lame.
I can't even get in, so you're doing better than me. You know what? I did set up something the other day. Or, sorry, yeah, no, just the other day. About how OBS takes priority over other processes. Let me just go and change that, because I'm kind of curious.
Okay. You should try using Streamlabs OBS.
What's Streamlabs OBS?
So Streamlabs OBS, Streamlabs is a streaming like company.
Yeah.
You can use it through their browser, but I mean, you should probably download their software. That basically partnered with OBS to create basically just this really beefed up OBS. Like OBS is like really simplistic, whereas Streamlabs gives you like access to widgets and just a whole lot more control over your streams.
Okay.
And you have to make a Twitch account and then link your Twitch account. You basically, when you first download the software, it's going to prompt you with a login, and then everything that it'll basically link to your Twitch account. And then yeah, you can just do what you want there.
Okay. I actually can't find the setting right now. Fuck me.
Oh, yeah. And
I got it.
If you decide to get a camera other than the one that I suggested, you might want to make sure that the capture card that you're getting is compatible with said camera. Most of them are.
So what's the purpose of the capture card? Because from what I've seen from OBS,
Encoding.
it looks like you can just directly link a camera. So why would it need to be encoded if the machine can do it? I guess just one less process for the processor. Is that the idea, or like load balancing or something? I'll have to look into it for sure.
That's kind of what I took away from it, but I mean, I think, like for example, the capture cards I have one capture card that I bought specifically for capturing a display off of either my computer or my brother's computer. And then I bought 2 capture cards specifically for capturing cameras, and they're both supposed to be efficient at what they're capturing, right? Does that make sense? So if it's a camera capture card, it's going to be better than a regular capture card.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what do you think of the Discord?
I am so dead.
Cause I have to know, like, is this a really shitty name that I chose, or is this like, do you think this is good?
New zombie.
Oh, what? He's so fast.
New zombie. New zombie. 5 minutes remaining.
Fail.
So I made some stream changes. I reloaded the game. I got into a game near immediately.
Fuck.
New zombie.
Not in the Halo jam today.
Yeah, neither am I, to be honest with you, but like, I'm really excited just to kind of try and get this stream stuff sorted out.
New zombie. Round over.
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
New zombie.
I have to AFK for like 5 minutes, so I just gotta go make something real quick. Oh no. This entire time. Yo, Koo, are you still around? Alright, with Koo AFK, we'll just do some testing. Oh no. 2K. 2K. It's like one of the best games that ever came out. Okay, that was reasonably quick. Oh, but the lag is real. Okay, let's try and make this playable. Physics should just be off, can't be turned off. Just keep it on low. Colorblind mode. Oh, as much as it pains me to do this. Turn that off for better performance, really better. Okay, let's see how that works out. It's still very laggy. Yeah, something's up. My GPUs are not even kicking up to 50. So, let's see. High sway, capped 120. Let's just turn this off.
So, who's next?
Oh, that's so laggy. That's so fucking laggy. I can't play like this. So it looks like certain games I might not even be able to play properly. Can we cap it at 60? Let's try that. Do low. No bullet decals. Foliage distance, we'll do near. And we're gonna turn off depth of field. View distance, keep it on medium, I guess. Texture fade. Quality versions get loaded. Let's keep that off. So I'm still getting subpar GPU usage. That's definitely not right.
You don't want none of this.
Oh yeah. That just hurts. Come on. Alright, so this is just awful, so I think we're gonna go back. We're gonna get out of this. We're gonna try another game real quick. We'll try Killing Floor 2. And just see, kinda get a baseline for how performance runs when you're trying to max out a game and also stream it. So let's hop into Okay, so let's give this a go. I mean, it seemed to load pretty quick. Looks like I'm getting proper GPUs. Hey, that's nice and smooth. Oh, I may have misspoke.
She shoots, she kills. That's one success right there. It's her. Now that's bullet time. Getting weaker. Your history.
The resupply pod is open.
Wow, no ammo at all?
Dosh and shut up.
Game.
There we go.
Found some ammo. Nice. You be dead.
Not terrible, but that's just the warm-up.
Down you go.
Oh god. Okay, let's look for items.
Bugger.
Well, at the very least we got ammo.
Got a weapon here.
Hell yeah. Wow, nothing?
Bugger.
Go to the pod, buy things. Not
Yeah,
that
fair
it will
enough.
matter. You'll still die. Wave 3.
Who is this mysterious marksman? Love this game. Hurry up. Get a load of this. Taste of your own medicine, mate. Down you go. Nice. That's one success right there. Now that's bullet time.
I didn't expect you to make it through that wave.
I heard it. Clean up on Got some ammo here.
Spare you, Josh, imbeciles, before I decide to shut the pod. You lived. I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted. The trainer pod design is not terrible. Forzine did okay with this.
Got some ammo here. Tricky part. I'll take a 9-iron, Jeff.
Wave 4.
So easily my favorite medic build. Use these bad boys for little
Taste of your own
guys.
medicine, mate. And that X-Factor regen.
You think that's it? There's plenty more sets.
Do it in Darwin. Aw, stings a bit, doesn't it?
Damn it! And that's most of the wave.
That's 1/6.
You're just dragging this out. How long will a weakling like you survive?
Found some ammo.
Alright, he's gonna be on this side here. There he is.
It's hurting. Something fun's coming. Lovely. Taste of your own medicine, mate. Kills even better than it heals, this.
Under the misconception
Let's go.
that you're supposed to live through this.
Even without the damage
You're
bonus,
not.
it's still so overpowered. It's kind of crazy.
This cat's back in the game.
Move it, idiot. Get some gear, ammo, all those things that help you not die.
Awesome. Okay, let's rock.
Wave 6.
Love this gig. Down you go.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
Poison. Set at your head, people. Higgins. Taste of your own medicine, mate. You faking. Getting weaker. Vintage.
Alright, I can't hold anything else, so I'm not gonna bother grabbing weapons at this
Right,
point.
guys. It's hurting.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Don't get all the best gear. Oh, faster, faster.
Go pod, buy things. Not that it will matter.
Shame, I'm gonna
You'll
have to go and cut
still
this out early,
die.
but
There are plenty more
still good to see this
scripts
game
where
streaming really
that
nicely.
came from.
I just gotta find a good profile then that works with World of Warcraft, and we're good to go for Classic. 125, yeah, it's not bad. I think when I come back, I'll actually work on the Seal Squeal and Zed landing. Alright, so that's it for me, at least for now.